Today, the focus is on Nnamdi Kanu'S release and Jonathan heading to Aso Rock to meet Tinubu, as confirmed by Sowore. This development has captured attention across the country, and it's crucial to follow it closely. Before we go further, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'll keep you updated as events unfold. Let's start with the key figures. Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of Ekpa Obi, the indigenous people of Biafra. He has been in detention for some time, facing serious legal challenges. Many Nigerians are watching because his detention has political and emotional implications, particularly in the southeast. Omoyele Sowore, a well-known activist and former presidential candidate, confirmed that former President Goodluck Jonathan is taking a step to meet President Bola Tinubu at Aso Rock. This shows that political influence and intervention remain important, even from former leaders. The move signals that Kanu's situation is being considered at the highest levels. The reason this matters is simple. Decisions made now could affect political dynamics, public trust, and regional relationships. People in the southeast are particularly invested because Kanu is seen as a figure advocating for their rights and recognition. At the same time, the government must balance legal procedures and security considerations. Sowore also indicated that public actions are planned, including rallies and demonstrations, to ensure attention is maintained. This means that the public response could shape the decisions that follow. It's not just about meetings behind closed doors. It's about visible, organized, civic engagement. Before we move on, remember to like this video and subscribe. Your engagement helps keep you updated and ensures that more people can follow developments as they happen. Looking ahead, there are several possible outcomes. One is that Kanu's detention could be reviewed, potentially leading to release or modified conditions. Another is that no immediate change happens, but public and political pressure could grow over time. The balance between political influence and legal process is central, and every statement from leaders matters. The timing of this is important. Discussions are moving quickly, and key figures are coordinating actions. Nigerians are watching how these moves affect national politics, regional relations, and trust in leadership. Decisions now could have long-term implications for governance and public perception. It's also worth noting that if Kanu is released, it could set a precedent for other high-profile cases. How the government responds could influence expectations for legal and political negotiations in the future. Citizens, activists, and community leaders are all paying close attention to ensure transparency and fairness. Take a moment to like this video, subscribe, and share it with others. Following developments like this in real time is essential for understanding national affairs. Public reactions are expected to be significant. Protests, community meetings, and statements from regional leaders could shape the outcome. The government's communication strategy will also be crucial. Clear, transparent messaging could calm tensions, while missteps could lead to criticism or unrest. Keep watching for updates on Jonathan's visit to Aso Rock, the government's response, and Sowore's planned public actions. Every step will be carefully analyzed by citizens, media, and political observers. Remember, this is about national attention, public engagement, legal processes, and political influence all intersecting at once. Like this video and subscribe to stay informed. This is exactly the kind of development you want to follow in real time. As we keep watching this situation, one thing is clear: everyone is paying attention. From ordinary citizens to political leaders, from lawyers to activists. Kanu's detention and the potential meeting between Jonathan and Tinubu has created a high level of anticipation. Before we go further, take a moment to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any updates as they happen. Let's focus on the public side of this. Protests and rallies are being discussed, and Sowore has already indicated there will be organized demonstrations. These are meant to keep pressure on the government and ensure that attention remains on Kanu's detention. For many Nigerians, this is not just about one individual. It's about accountability, fairness, and representation. Civic engagement like this can influence decisions at the highest levels. Now, considering political dynamics, Jonathan's involvement is significant. Even though he is no longer president, he is a respected figure, especially in parts of the South, South, and Southeast. His willingness to personally meet Tinubu shows that he believes this is a matter that requires high-level attention. It also signals to the public that influential figures are taking active steps, not just watching from the sidelines. Another aspect to consider is the government's position. President Tinubu and his team have to balance security concerns, legal obligations, and public perception. Any decision regarding Kanu must be weighed carefully because it affects political credibility and national stability. At the same time, ignoring public sentiment or activism could create more tension, so communication and strategy are crucial. Take a moment again to like this video and subscribe. Following developments like this in real time helps you stay informed and understand how national decisions are made. Looking at potential outcomes, the first possibility is that Kanu could be released. This could happen conditionally with certain legal or security arrangements, or it could be a full release depending on the discussions at Aso Rock. This would be seen by many as a victory for public advocacy and political influence. The second possibility is a partial concession. For example, Kanu's detention might remain, but conditions could be eased, perhaps allowing for house arrest, modified bail, or reduced restrictions. This would allow the government to show responsiveness without fully giving in to political or public pressure. A third scenario is no immediate change. The government could decide that the legal process must continue and that political intervention should not influence the outcome. While this maintains the letter of the law, it may increase public protest and draw criticism from activists and regional leaders. Throughout all of this, it's important to remember the broader implications. How this is handled will affect public trust in leadership, regional relations, and expectations for how future high-profile cases are managed. It's not just about Kanu, it's about transparency, accountability, and the relationship between government, citizens, and influential figures. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you're following these updates. Your engagement helps the channel bring more real-time news analysis like this. Now, let's talk about timing and pressure. Jonathan's planned visit is happening soon, and this creates a sense of urgency. Sowore's planned demonstrations add to the pressure, signaling that public attention is high. The government must act quickly but carefully to avoid missteps. We should also consider regional and national sentiment. In the Southeast, Kanu is seen as a symbolic figure advocating for rights and recognition. Across the country, many are watching for how fairness and legal process are balanced with political influence. For young people, activists, and community leaders, this is a moment to pay attention, participate in civic engagement, and stay informed. Another reminder, like this video and subscribe to follow updates. This situation is evolving, and staying informed is crucial for understanding both immediate and long-term developments. As we move forward, one thing is very clear. This is a high-stakes moment for politics and public engagement in Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu'S situation is now under the spotlight, not just because of legal reasons, but because it intersects with politics, regional sentiment, and activism. Take a moment to like this video and subscribe. Your support helps us bring these updates as they happen in real time. Now, let's look closer at public reactions. Across social media platforms and communities, people are expressing a mix of hope, concern, and curiosity. Some see the involvement of Jonathan as a sign that influential leaders are working to ensure fairness. Others are watching carefully, wondering whether political intervention will overshadow legal process. Activists like Sowore have made it clear that organized demonstrations and civic action will take place. These are designed to show public interest and keep the pressure visible. It's important to understand that in Nigeria, public engagement often plays a key role in shaping how decisions are made at the top. Leaders pay attention when citizens actively express their opinions, especially when it comes to national issues that touch on fairness, justice, and regional concerns. Before going further, remember to like this video and subscribe. It's easy to stay informed when you follow updates like these closely. Now, considering political influence, Jonathan's role is significant. Even though he is no longer president, he has credibility and recognition. His planned meeting with Tinubu signals that this is not just a small matter. It's being treated as something of national importance. Former presidents rarely step in like this unless they see a clear reason to do so, and the optics matter greatly. The government led by President Tinubu faces a balancing act. They have to consider security, legal obligations, and public perception all at once. Decisions about Kanu must be handled carefully. Too much delay or lack of clarity can increase tension, while quick, clear action can help manage public expectations. There are several possible outcomes we are watching.